Very cool house. What we're in today is a cast-in-place foundation. That's concrete in between forms. The forms were actually the floor joists of the house. Really cool. Craftsman-built house in the sense that it was built by people that were not building war homes. They weren't just bang, 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 bang. So we've got concrete to a certain point, then we've got a brick that's used above it. Anytime the brick is below grade, you're going to want to make sure that that's sealed, and that would seal and bridge the gap between the poured concrete, the cast in place, and the blocks or the bricks. And over here where the driveway is, that is where you'll be able to do your most good first, because this is all efflorescence, which is what water will do after it comes through. Once that's sealed from the outside, that bleed will stop. The front of the house has the mulch a bit high, so your mulch is actually getting up to the point that you got to be very careful. You can actually see concrete still on the forms of that wood from when it was built. Sorry, the geek in me. So anyway, front of the house, at some point you're probably going to want to seal all of that anyway. Now we come to the floor. The houses that don't come with a drainage system, we add one to it. Someone's put a pit in here, but we have different level floors, which is interesting. Now this plumbing that's been done here, as we see, comes right over and it's all been broke out. It feels higher. Now I might be wrong about this, but as we come over here, we can see where the old boiler was, and it sat. Now I am of the opinion that this is the original floor, and you may say, well, why would you say that? My wall wouldn't have a step down, you know? So I'm feeling like that wall continues with the footing where it was. What would have been the point of all the concrete? That's why I think it, and we'll be able to figure that out quickly. So how we'll do that is we'll open the floor up over here, and we'll get to whatever is or isn't happening. And I can't really, let me get this out. May not take as much as we thought to find out. But anyway, that's a piece of concrete. What we're wondering is, are there two floors? If there's not two floors, putting a perimeter drain tile system in, no problem. If there are two floors, it might not be cost effective, but how we'll know for sure, this floor looks like it's sitting on one. This sure looks like that's sitting on this. That was poured on this. No, that was inside of it. I don't understand that. But at any rate, let's say that we don't put the drainage system in. The other plan would be to take this out, burrow in as far as we can that way and that way, stub drain tile it with caps on it, and make this all functioning, bring this pit up to the proper height. Radon ready system. We can patch that and inject that properly. That looks like that's had a little issues, but the walls for the most part are in really good shape. So we'll open the floor up. We'll see what we have. We'll put a partial system in at least, possible full system. I'm also going to measure the front, and we'll talk about the numbers associated with doing a dig and seal on the driveway as well as the front of the house. Have I forgotten anything else?
I don't think so.
So drawings will come to me so we can figure the washer and dryer thing out. And I think ultimately we would help them with that, because if they're going to be over here, you know, we're going to be breaking the floor out. So plumbing, something we want to check. And if we're going to be breaking this out, even if we're going to be doing the minor part, this would be the perfect place to be having us check the floor and to be able to get it ready for the washer and dryer and the stack for the washer. So we'll keep that in mind, and we'll put some numbers together for you. Thanks.